Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar,
This is Baitul Firdaus Islamic English channel. I am your lecturer, speaker, advisor, consultant, Dr. Taj Firdausi. I start with Islamic greetings. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May the peace and blessings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be on you forever and ever and ever. My dear brothers and sisters in Islam, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has a very serious direct connection with His created ones, a man, Adam alayhi salam, and from Adam alayhi salam the whole mankind. There is a direct contact, connection, link. What's that? We are the created ones and He is the creator, creator. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created not only the person, the man, but what are all his necessities of life. Number one, air to breathe, food to eat, and the earth which gives enough things for man to live on. Water, springs, rivers, streams, seas, oceans, and enough water. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created air, water, food, the fertile earth. Not only that one, He gave the knowledge, He gave how to grow food, how to clean water, what to drink, what not to drink. What to drink, what not to drink. He created everything and gave that much information to the mind, to the people, and saying that this is what you are supposed to do. And these are the things what you are not supposed to do. When this connection is there, the man deviated his attention from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to the worldly things for his peace, for his luxurious life, for his other kind of life supports, luxuries. And these things took away that connection from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and it goes off. So the person who was directly linked to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala came to the world and from the world is going on spreading his wishes and dreams and fancies and desires, everything. Worldliness. Worldliness. He became world. He became a part of the world. The more he involved into the luxuries of the world, he went further and further away and away from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If you look into the histories, Islamic histories of great caliphs, Awliya Allah, Ashab, Rasulullah, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and above all, our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he never had anything, a luxurious life. He didn't make a big palace like the palaces of the kings and monarchs. He being the monarch, he being the king, he lived in a muddy hut with the leaves, date leaves, palm leaves as roof. No windows, a curtain. That's the door. And how many people, how many soldiers stand there with the guns for the present rulers. Even if he is an ordinary minister, there are people, the policemen with the rifles standing. Why? Those people who spent everything, he gave it in the name of Allah. They don't take anything from others. They said, it's not for me. For my life, air is there, water is there. If the food comes, Alhamdulillah. If it doesn't come, Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. But they feed the people, they feed the people, they give food to the people. And they don't eat for themselves, that kind of food. Once, a long way traveler happened to pass through in Madinatul Munawwara. And he went to the mosque. He saw an old man sitting and eating dry bread, dipping in water and eating, soaking in water and eating. So that man looked at him. The old man didn't ask him to come and join for food, that's the Arab tradition. Instead, he called him and said, "You are a stranger, you are a traveler." That man said, "Yes." "Okay, straight, go straight and then take the first left and then go straight. On the second you will see a house and knock on the door. Then you say that one, you are a stranger, you are here, a traveler. And you will be given food. You go there." That man went and finally he found the door. He knocked and the door was opened and in front of him he saw a beautiful moonlight face like a prince. And there was another prince. Two of them standing, smiling. "Yes, how can I help you?" they said. Then he said, "Sir, some old man sent me over here. He said that for a traveler and for people who walk long way and stay here, some food and shelter." He said, "Okay, food, come. So they served the dinner cloth and in front of him were mutton pieces and bread. Khubas. That man was so happy, he ate stomach full. Then suddenly he started stealing that mutton kebab and putting in his pocket, one by one. He was eating one morsel he was hiding and he was putting in his pocket slowly. Those princes, beautiful, handsome boys looked at him and then he said, "What's that you are doing? We have given you to eat and you are eating and some of the food you are putting in your pocket. Why?" Then he said, "Sorry, I am not stealing. Actually what happened is that I saw that man who sent me over here was eating dry bread, dried one in water, soaking in water and eating. I thought, let me take these mutton pieces, kebabs and give him so that he can eat with that." Then they said, no need to do that. He will not accept. Why? Then they said, "My name is Hassan and this is Hussein. And the old man, what you are saying is Ali Karamallahu Wajhu. He is the one who sent you here. This food is for the people, for the strangers, for the hungry people. We give food. What about him? No. Even water is enough for him and he soaks the bread and eats. Because we keep all that food and everything to feed the hungry mouths." Ali Karamallahu Wajhu, the commander, the governor, the king of that place, Khalifa, and eating in water the bread, and he is sending the hungry people to go and eat food which is mutton, kebab. And this is the thing. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us the connection and they don't want all luxuries for themselves. They want to have the connection with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's the thing. And what is Sufism? Love with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Love. And it is said, I am not praying because I am getting heaven, I am getting huris and hurs and so many castles, palaces in Jannah. I am praying because I love my Creator. Once Rabia Basri, radiallahu ta'ala, and had a fever, high temperature. Then Hassan Basri, rahmatullah alayh, of the same time of era, he heard the news and he came. They were the most pious people. Then Hassan Basri, rahmatullah alayh, said, "Oh Rabia, I heard you had a temperature, fever. How did this happen?" Then Rabia Basri, radiallahu ta'ala anha, said, "Look, I was reading last night. I was reading Surah Al-Waqiyah. In Surah Al-Waqiyah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says and speaks of heaven, the beauty of heaven and all the luxuries that are already there, waiting for the mu'mins, for the pious people. So when I was reading, my heart became so happy. Due to that happiness and joy and gaiety, my heart started dancing, thinking of paradise." Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's voice came and said, "Oh Rabia, you declare openly that you are in love with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You love. And what's this one? You love Jannah and the greatest things that are there, the luxurious things also. Who do you love? More than Allah? Something else also? 2 things, 3 things you love. If you love Allah, where is the place in your heart to love other things?" So after hearing that, I got fever, I got shocked, and then I cried, and then I said, "Allah, I love only Allah. Allah, only Allah." Ladies and gentlemen, loving Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala more than anything else, more than our lives and everything, because it's not our life, it is His life. It is not our family, He gave us the family. It's not the air that we created, it is His created ones. It's not the water that we made, it's His power that gave us water to drink. And every breath we do is His will, it is His life He gave us. So we should be thankful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala every time. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, "You remember me, I remember you. You remember me, I remember you." Every breath, Allah, Allah, Allah. That's all Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants. Then you have that in your mind, in your brain, in your soul, in your heart of Allah, Allah. You think Allah is in front of you and you will never do anything wrong in your whole life. You will never do anything which is not accepted by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because you know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is with you. The greatest power. What else you need? You don't need anything else after that. Greater than Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, there is none. So you have the greatest power, and so you are the most powerful person if you love Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and you draw His attention towards you, and He is the one to say that you are my created servant, you are my created slave, you are my created human being. I am proud of you. Make you feel proud of that, making yourself the best in love of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Love Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Remember Him. Waskurullah, Askurullah, Waskurullah. Thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Jazakallah khair. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Please, most of the people are not sharing anything at all. They think whatever they get, the information is enough for themselves. It is not a good practice. If you want to earn sadaqah jariyah, you have to send this message to the people all around you and see that it's you subscribe the channel. It's not that it's giving me some lot of money or gold or anything. What I'm giving you is for you. It's your thing. I'm sitting here, I'm proud of myself that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala may forgive me and He may give something reward of presenting my things, my ideas to you people, and you present, you will also get sawab. That's called sadaqah. And the more and more you circulate to your friends and people and subscribe all your friends, you will get sadaqah jariyah. Thank you very much. Subscribe right now yourself, and let's meet again in a short time about the next lecture. on Islamic lectures by Dr. Tasfir Tasim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.